Hey, what's going on everyone? In this video, I'm going to be covering my favorite VPNs for the Amazon Fire TV Stick. And also in this video, I'm going to go behind the scenes for both of these apps and even connect to a different version of Netflix just so you guys can see that these are actually working. And if you are looking to get started with either of these providers, I do have massive discount links down below in the video description. Let's get started. So as you can see guys, I'm over here on my Amazon Fire TV Stick. And if you can notice, I do have a couple of VPNs already installed onto my device, which I'll be covering in this video. But before I kind of dive into that, I'll just quickly go over why you might want a VPN for your Amazon Fire TV Stick. So I actually got this particular device as you do have the functionality of downloading a VPN. So this has two major benefits that I have kind of found. And the first one is that you do have the ability to go and connect to the different versions of Netflix. So with the VPN, you can essentially change your digital location and pretend you're in another country. So you can bypass all of the restrictions and watch all the different versions of Netflix. And the second benefit with using a VPN for your Amazon Fire TV Stick is that it gives you extra kind of functionality of using third-party apps for kind of watching TV shows and movies. And with a VPN, this allows you to change your IP address so you can feel confident kind of watching all of these shows and movies completely anonymously as well. So a lot of VPNs out there are free, but a lot of the times these particular services will actually harvest your data and sell them on to third-party companies. And a lot of the times these VPNs also have very poor security as they simply don't have the money to invest in proper servers and infrastructure. So I thought I'd just quickly get that out of the way guys and just kind of clear up what a VPN allows you to do on your Amazon Fire TV Stick. So the first VPN I'm going to cover in this video is IPVanish. So this is personally one of my favorites. It covers all of the bases extremely well. It hides your IP address. It allows you to connect to multiple different versions of Netflix. And it also has a lot of settings that you can adjust if you are looking for that functionality as well. So if you are looking to download any of these apps, I'll just quickly show you how to do that. So you can go to the top navigation menu, go over to the left-hand side, and then just say, for example, I want to go download IPVanish. I'll just search for the first couple of letters. So I'll just put an IP, and this will come up as a recommended app. So I'll just go and click on this one. And as I already have IPVanish installed and downloaded on my device, it's asking me to open it. However, if you don't, there'll be a little yellow circle, so you can just go and click on that one. It will download and install, and then you can simply log in with your username and password. And again, if you are looking to get started with either of these providers, I'll have links down below in the video description. So now I'll go and open up IPVanish. And this is the kind of user interface of IPVanish. It is a little bit complicated when you first do use it for the first couple of times, but after that it really is quite simple to use. So on the left hand side it shows you your visible location, and then if you want to go connect to a server closest to your location, you can just go and press connect, and then you can go to the country that you can select, the city, and also the server as well. And if you are looking to go and adjust additional settings, you can go over to the right hand side, click on the settings icon. And right here we have various settings that you can adjust. So we have start IPVanish automatically when you turn on your Amazon Fire TV Stick. You have auto reconnect, startup connection action, split tunneling, scramble VPN, and heaps of others as well. So I won't dive too much into that as by default IPVanish already sets up a lot of these settings. So before I go and change my location on IPVanish, the first thing I want to show you guys is just my original Netflix. And then I'll go and connect to a different location using IPVanish, just so you guys can see it's actually working for changing your location. So if I go back to the home page, and if I go to Netflix, I'll now go and search for a particular TV show that isn't available in my location. So I'm located in Australia, so this means I miss out on thousands of TV shows and movies that can only be found on the American version of Netflix. And just to show you guys an example of this, I'll go and search for one of my favorite TV shows in the world, which is The Office. So I'll go and search for that one. Search for that one. And as you can see guys, The Office is nowhere to be seen. However, I can fix this in just a couple of clicks. So I'll go back to the home page. I'll go to IPVanish. And right here on the left hand side we have the country. So that's selected as the United States as the place that I would like to connect to. And the city, so I can go into city. And then I have the ability to go and connect to individual cities such as Chicago, Dallas, Denver, and heaps of others as well. However, I'm just going to leave this as best available, as this will automatically connect me to the fastest server. And then I can also go to the server and select an individual server as well, but I'll leave that as is. So now I'll go and press connect. And this will just take a couple of moments, and it will automatically connect me to the fastest server in America on the IPVanish network. And once you start to see these kind of green waves, this just indicates to me that I'm now connected. So I'll go back to the home page. Now before I open up Netflix, the first thing I want to do is close the application and then relaunch it, as this will give me a fresh version of the American Netflix. And this is easily done by going back to the navigation menu, going over to settings, going to applications, and then go to manage installed applications. And then I just want to scroll all the way down to Netflix. I'll go to force stop, and then I'll go launch application. So this will now go and load me onto the American version of Netflix, and it really is that simple, guys. Now I'm able to watch additional TV shows and movies that cannot be found in my location, and I know this is also the case for many other people all around the world. So just to show you guys this, I'll go back into my account. And now I'll go and search for that same TV show, which was The Office. So I'll go and search for that one. The Office. And as you can see, guys, we now have access to the Office TV show. And if I scroll down a little bit further, I'll also show you some additional titles that you cannot find in other locations. So you've got The Vampire Diaries, Parks and Recreation, and if I keep scrolling down, this just keeps uncovering new content, Criminal Minds, Avengers, and this is really only scratching the surface as to the amount of content that can be found on the different versions of Netflix. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is just go play a really small snippet of this TV show in real time, as I really want to show you guys that this method is actually working, and also to share with you the speeds that you're likely to get when using these different VPN providers. So with IPVanish, I have found them to be one of the fastest that I have used for the Amazon Fire TV Stick, and that's one of the main reasons why I have ranked them up the top. So just to show you guys an example of this, I'll go and click on this one. I'll press play, and this will just take a couple of moments to load, and from my own experience, it typically does take between maybe 5 to 10 seconds to get started. And as you can see, guys, this is now loading with no issues whatsoever. So as you can see from these various tests, guys, IPVanish is a fantastic option for the Amazon Fire TV Stick. It's really affordable, it's fast, there's a lot of settings, and also a lot of locations that you can adjust. So again, if you are looking to get started with them, don't forget to check out the link down below in the video description. Okay guys, so the next VPN I'm going to show you for the Amazon Fire TV Stick is ExpressVPN. So I'd say ExpressVPN and IPVanish are the biggest contenders when it comes to the Amazon Fire TV Stick, and this is mainly because they're the fastest and the most reliable for accessing the different versions of Netflix, and also for changing your IP address for third-party apps as well. So I've already gone and disconnected from IPVanish, so I can go back into ExpressVPN. And again, if you're looking to download ExpressVPN, it's the same process as before. You simply go and search and download it. So the ExpressVPN user interface is very, very simple. As you can see right here, it's very nice and minimalist. So I can just go and click this button, and this will go and connect me to the fastest server closest to my location. Or alternatively, I can go to this box and change my location here. And I also have the ability to go and adjust further settings. So I can go to settings. And much like IPVanish, we have similar settings such as auto connect, VPN protocol, split tunneling, network protection, and a couple of others. So I've already got this set up, so I'm not going to dive too much into that. So I'll go back to the home page of ExpressVPN, and I've already set the location as to the United States that I would like to connect to. So I'll just go and click on this button, and as you can see, guys, we're getting the progress bar, and once this is highlighted in green, this just notifies me that my entire Amazon Fire TV stick is now connected to a VPN. So I'll go back to the home page. And again guys, before I open up Netflix, I want to go over to the settings. I'll go to applications. I'll go to manage installed applications. Again, go down to Netflix. Force stop. And then relaunch the application. So another really awesome benefit with both of these VPNs is that you can go and connect it to other devices that you may be using. So at the moment I have IPVanish and ExpressVPN connected to my laptop, my iPhone, and also my tablet as well. So it really does give you a lot of extra control on watching other content on all of your devices. So now that I'm here, I can go and open up my profile. And again guys, I'll go and search for The Office as I am connected to the American version of Netflix. So I'll go and search for The Office. And as you can see guys, we also have The Office available. So again, I'm going to play a little bit of this in real time, just so you guys can get a kind of feel and comparison of the speeds between IPVanish and ExpressVPN. So I'll go and click on this one. And again, I'll press play. And from my own experience, I have found ExpressVPN to be a little bit slower when compared to IPVanish, but in saying that, it's only a little bit. And as you can see guys, this is now working with no issues whatsoever. So as you can see guys, both of these VPNs are great contenders for the Amazon Fire TV stick. I personally do use both of these and recommend both of them. However, if I was to choose one, it would have to be IPVanish, as I have found their speeds to be a little bit faster for the Amazon Fire TV stick. And they're just simply a great provider. You can go ahead and adjust many settings as well. However, if you do decide to go with ExpressVPN, I'm sure you won't go wrong either way. So if you are looking to get started with either of these providers, again guys, don't forget to check out the links down below in the video description. So hopefully this video has been helpful for you. If you guys have any questions or comments about VPNs, the Amazon Fire TV stick, watching the different versions of Netflix, or anything along those lines, feel free to comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.